Hey, it's Nancy with Soulfish, and today is Thank You Thursday, which means one of our subscribers has won a free t-shirt. And today's winner is Karina Mia Fame. I hope I pronounced your name correctly, Karina. So anyway, she's getting a free t-shirt. If you would like to be entered to win, all you have to do is subscribe to our channel and have left a comment in the last 30 days. So thank you, Karina, and thank you all for subscribing and supporting our channel, and we'll see you next Thursday.
Hey everyone, welcome to Soulfish. I am really glad you are here. I want to thank you for watching and subscribing. It means a whole bunch to us, and we really appreciate you being here. You know, this week has been a kind of a weird week. You know, I know with the full moon energy, and it's been kind of heavy, kind of thick, kind of like kind of working through a lot of things. Patience has definitely been high on my list as far as tools to use thus far in the week. You know, and I was thinking about all of the conversations that I've had, all of this kind of sharing over the last week, and the feelings that are out there, and this kind of frustration with someone else. Like, it's this frustration with people, with, you know, the other, right? And, you know, the other should behave like this, or act like this, or vote like this, or, you know, be courteous like this, or whatever, right? And it's been a lot of that this whole week. And I was thinking, well, what's the remedy, right? Like, you know, you can go through that and be frustrated. And that was my state for many years, where I was just super duper frustrated with people and their inability to get beyond themselves, kind of put themselves in the way, right, of doing the right thing, doing right, being right, that kind of stuff. And that's a lot of judgment. That comes from a lot of judgment, I think. But now I'm feeling this. I'm in all of these, you know, conversations over this week with everyone, and their kind of angst with the populace, right? And I guess I wanted to share with you today, what I'm called to share with you today is to realize that people are only capable of so much. And I don't mean any derogatory sense in that. I mean that, you know, this guy is really good with machinery and metal and stuff like that, and this guy is great with English and writing papers and blah blah blah, like two different things going on there, right? And maybe the English guy, you know, is not good with machines. It's just not capable. It's not that he doesn't want to. He wouldn't sit there with his friend and watch him do something. He's just not capable of actually, you know, building a machine or thinking that up. That's not the way his brain works. It's just not capable. There's no judgment. It doesn't mean that the English guy is better or worse than the machine guy over here. It just means, you know, and the machine guy has a hard time with writing papers or whatever, right? Like, they're two different kinds of people, two different capabilities. It doesn't make a machine guy better or an English guy better. And I think that's where I'm coming from, is that when you think about people, you know, sometimes people just aren't capable of any more. And it's not their fault, like, you know, it's just genetically how they're made. They're only capable to handle this kind of stuff. So what that means for everyone else is that, you know, that's the kind of situation where lifting someone up is important, where helping to teach is important, being patient, supportive is important. For that person, right? And it's important to you because you have been in that situation too, where you needed outside help to lift you, to help you understand, to help lift you over the hill, right? And that's really what we should be doing. So maybe, you know, we could use some of this frustration, angst, disbelief I heard this week. I've heard, you know, I've heard all sorts of things this week, but I'm throwing this at you to say, hey, you know, it's not going to change. It's only, you know, that's stuff that you can't control, and, you know, and to have that influence on a perpetual basis kind of steam you up isn't going to be a good thing. So I guess in summary, what if you approached these kind of feelings in a different perspective? What if you said, hey man, what if they're just not capable of being in that space at that moment, right? And what could you do to change that? What can you do? It's not your job to change them. I don't want you to tap into them. It's not your job to fix the world in that way on a direct basis. But it is your job to fix you. And in fixing you, everything else lifts around you as you lift yourself, right? And so if you come from that space, a non-judgmental space, just with the acceptance that, hey, maybe just capability-wise, I'm good at these things and this other guy isn't. And he's also probably good at a lot of things I'm not. In other words, so that you eliminate this judgment BS, right? And you're just approaching it from a standpoint of, another being needs your help because you happen to have solved this one, where it's not an issue for you. That could be a really cool thing. So perhaps change that feeling of angst and frustration to more of understanding, and with a belief system that, hey, maybe this is an opportunity for you to help lift somebody up. This has been given to you as an opportunity, right? To show what you've become, to show how to be something different too. Hope that's helpful. Much love.